Hi, I'm John Carruthers from Revenberg Chevrolet in Windsor, Ontario. What I'd like to do today is introduce to you the 2014 Chevrolet Silverado, brand new and redesigned for 2014, and definitely a respected leader in its class. Now, if I can take a few moments of your time, I'd like to point out a few of the features on this vehicle. So number one is I'd like to move to the hood of the vehicle. And specifically, I'm going to mark a few things down. That this is definitely totally redesigned. This has a 5.3 liter engine. Now that gets approximately 13 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, and 8.7 liters on the highway. So in actuality, if you're on a long extended trip, you probably stop more times to refuel yourself than you will the pickup truck. So I'm just going to mark down one of the features that has a 5.3. And those estimated fuel economies are one of the highest in its class as well. Now it also has one of the leading towing capabilities, up to 11,500 pounds in towing capability. And keep in mind that all engines available on this pickup truck, from a 6.2 to a 5.3 to the new 4.3, all paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now it also has active fuel management, which means the sensors activate or deactivate 8-cylinder to 4-cylinder and to 6-cylinder as well. So it also gives you power and load on demand. Out of those 48 cylinders, you also know that one of the specific things on this, and it's been known in the fact about brake situations, well, the rotors and the brakes on this new pickup truck are so incredibly introduced in this vehicle that, well, I mean, I could definitely, with brakes and rotors, stop there. But I'd like to move on a little bit and talk about a few other things about strength in the brakes as well. Now, they are nitrocarbonated technology in the GM vehicles, which is definitely exclusive in the truck line. So the terrific nitro-burning carbonization is a technology that definitely is a GM exclusive. You know, it hardens and strengthens rotors as well through the life expectancy that these vehicles have and consist of. It also has StabiliTrak and definitely will keep you on course. Now, I mentioned about the engines that you know, are of a higher torque naturally on all these vehicles, and they are combined as an Eco-3 technology. They do have variable timing, and it does optimize camshaft timing as well. And this also improves your lower torque and higher horsepower. Now the passenger side of this vehicle, if I may, can you stop that? Now the passenger side of the vehicle, you can see that it also has exclusive wheel moldings on all this side of the vehicle. And it is naturally to protect against naturally stone chips, things like that. The bead pillars have been moved forward, which also creates about 4 inches of more foot swing when the door is open, and gives you 2 inches more of leg room through the back area. So we'll give you a little bit more on the leg room there. And it also creates a little bit more forward movement in the rear doors that's open for entry to the vehicle. That's a great feature to have, I'm sure, if you're getting all those Cruze and things inside the pickup truck. It also has triple door seals, which makes the vehicle a lot more quieter. Now, you know, sometimes there's different colorations on these stickers because not everything is definitely black and white. Inside, they have a deluxe cloth or leather interior that's available. Depending on what level of pickup truck you go into, it does customize what you like in comfort and convenience in those packages. You also have power folding mirrors, which is nice if you're going into tight sections and corners. And it's naturally all adjustable for the convenience of the driver and the passenger as well. Heated and cooled seats are available on all these new pickup trucks as well. So if you think you're hot stuff and you want to be cool, it gives you that option. Now in the rear access boxes, by using design corner steps as I move towards the rear of the vehicle, so it definitely makes even someone who has a hip replacement a lot easier to get in and up into the box of a pickup truck. Now also, the tailgate now has been redesigned If your hands are full, it's a slow, gradual drop to make sure that things go in and out of the vehicle. So as I can, I'll just mention those corner step bumpers for you. And the easy lift gate, which it's actually a rope-tart damper that they call that for that new vehicle, and it's available with tie-down hooks as well. Tie-down hooks become very important for those heavy loads that you're carrying. And I guess you could say if you really wanted to tie one on, I guess you could. Now, so I'll just place that back. I mentioned about the tie downs. It also has a rear vision camera, so if you're backing up or if somebody's moving towards the truck, it makes it accessibility to visibility, and it's a lot safer vehicle path. Okay? It has a brand new 6-foot 6-inch box on these vehicles. That's standard on these pickup trucks. And it also has integrated trailer brakes that's standard. Now the tire size and wheel goes from a 17-inch to an 18-inch to a 20-inch. As you can see, even bubble gum will stick to those tires. Redesigned chassis on the driver's side of this vehicle. And it has high ultra strength steel for better longevity and a more durable ride. It has cast aluminum steering knuckles that saves weight and adds up to 25% stiffer front springs. You know, it has variable power assisted steering, so we open the door to show you a few things on the inside of the cab itself. You may want to get a little closer to Mrs. Organization. Bring your husband over here as well to take a look. It has improved disc wheel brakes. Also, for those moods when you want to get together with your husband on a romantic night, it has ambience lighting, which is new and designed on these vehicles as well. Forward control and crash alert system on these vehicles as well as you're driving. So the closer you get to a vehicle, if there's a sudden stop in front of you, it does prevent an accident, or can do. Now it has 6 standard airbags, which is something that you mentioned earlier on, and safety was very important to you, so you know that that's a good feature on this vehicle, isn't it? Dual stage glove box, up and down, for more storage and convenience for the customer as well. Also, I'd like to mention to you that, you know, you asked me about warranties and things. Well, there is the usability of getting financing, extended warranties, insurance coverages, and different accessory packages available on these pickup trucks right at your convenience through the dealership here at Revenberg. You know, inside the truck's been totally redesigned as well, and it definitely sets a new standard. You know, the center console, when you consider, is actually big enough to hold file folders or laptop computers. That's something that more people in today's market is definitely looking for. You know, the control knobs, as you can see, are naturally consumer friendly and a lot larger. So it's a lot easier to reach and a lot better to see where the knobs are if you're driving. It also gives you available 110 volt power outlets on the truck. Again, an 8-inch screen, customized high definition radio screen as well for you. So if you're looking for the radio controls, anything that you want for your laptop, pictures that you want to view, it's all available to you as well. It's customized, it's also touchscreen, and it's in color. Bluetooth availability on this pickup truck, as well as the integrated hands-free system through the OnStar. And your navigational system is optional or standard as voice activated through the OnStar system itself. Again, as I mentioned, it is voice activated on the screen system as well for the radio. So if there's something that you want, you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You can definitely just say, I'd like to tune to XM66 or watercolors, and it will definitely take you to that radio station. And it's very convenient when you're driving in the car. Rear vision cameras, I mentioned, it's a lot easier to see what's behind you naturally. It's nice to know where you've been, but it's also like to know where you're going. You know, all these features and benefits of OnStar are available in standard equipment on this pickup truck as well. As I mentioned too, that you've got the accessory package, crash response, navigational systems, emergency system through the OnStar. Roadside assistance, which is 1-800-268-6800. Have to be towed, run out of gas, lose your keys. They can contact the OnStar as well and unlock the doors for you as well. Now, these features on the accessory packages, the financing and that's all available at your convenience right through the dealership, as I said. And don't forget, there's also a wide range of colors available on this pickup truck. This one happens to be black. All different types of trailer packages. You know, and no matter what, big or small, you know, everything is available through the dealership here for you. If we don't have something that you see that I have in the showroom here, we can definitely go outside and take a few for a drive, which we're going to do very shortly. You know, I wanted to mention too, the headroom that's totally been changed. It's 40.5 cubic inches in the headroom as well, and the shoulder room now is 65.7. So it definitely gives you, if you want to be a giant in the industry, you can fit comfortably in that vehicle. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention to you, if you just want to come back here and stand back a little bit and take a look at that pickup truck, I'm sure that you can see that there's a lot of great features on the 2014 Chevrolet Silverado that really stick out. Wouldn't you agree?